Next one is SEO. So SEO is kind of the mysterious thing out there. Talking to a lot of people at this conference, as soon as I said that I'm going to be talking about marketing, that was usually the first question. Oh, you're going to talk about how to be #1 on Google. Very, very popular question, and a lot of people ask me what's the formula. And we work a lot with Google. We're actually a Google partner agency, so we have a lot of insight into it. But people always think that the formula is very mysterious, and there's really no way to trace it. And because of that, I really don't want to be doing SEO. Of course, as many know, Google's formula is actually very advanced, but it could be summarized very easily into what I have up here, which is unique content times relevant links minus technical errors. So what does that mean? So that means how high you are on Google in a very broad sense. Depends on how much unique content you have that Google thinks is relevant to that keyword, and how much relevant and authoritative sites link to. It's as simple as that. So, and of course, you want to make sure your site doesn't have technical errors or anything that Google could penalize you for. But that's what it comes down to, and it's actually a fairly easy exercise. There's a lot of free tools out there that you could evaluate this. So you could say, I want to be #1 for the word web hosting. Or these days everything's more long tail as people have now searched in sentences and now you have verbal searches. But let's say I want to be #1 for the word web hosting. Pull that up, you see companies up there, and you say, wow, these guys are #1. How do I get there? You could literally evaluate how much unique content they have. You could evaluate how much authoritative links they have. And you could literally have that in an Excel sheet and say, these guys have this many, these guys have this many, this is how many I have. And then come up with a plan to get both the unique content and the relevant links to get up there. Of course, it's always a kind of a moving target, because as you do that, your competitors do that as well. But literally, you could come up with a strategy, and over time, you would show up there. Of course, there's always algorithmic changes, and I know a lot of agencies, SEO agencies out there, like to scare their customers with, have you been hit by pigeon, by panda, we'll fix your panda problems. But at the end of the day, all these algorithmic changes are meant to penalize people who are trying to kind of go around the rules and do things that Google doesn't think is good. They're literally people who are trying to cheat the system. So as long as you're actually following the rules and following Google best practices, all these changes should affect you positively, because literally Google's goal is to clean up search. They want to take all the people out who are cheating, who are trying to spam. So as long as you're following best practices, you really shouldn't be worried about any kind of these changes. Of course, you should be keeping up with them, but it's not necessarily. I feel a lot of people get very scared when Google releases another Panda update, or I don't know if it's the guys who are sending the email marketing with the, have you been hit by Panda, or whatever it is, but I find a lot of people get very concerned when these changes come around. I'll do one quick exercise to kind of drive the point home with SEO. I did a quick search at home for the word politics. Obviously, right now is a hot time for politics. Everyone now all of a sudden into politics, even people who weren't. And of course, everyone would want to be #1 for it, because sites like Fox News and CNN would pay tens of millions to be #1. The reason Washington Post is #1 in this case for the keyword politics is, if you did the analysis, they actually have the most unique content with keywords about politics, and they actually have the most sites linking to them. Then you have sites like, for example, like Wikipedia, that's always up here for these kind of words, because again, they might not have as much unique content, they won't have tons of pages, although it depends on the category, but they have a lot of sites that link to them. Wikipedia is one of the most linked sites in the world, so they always rank because of that. So there's no secret formula, there's no how much did CNN pay Google to be #5. It's all pretty standard. You actually could look up all the data and come up with a plan. CNN could literally say, this is what we need to do to be higher. So it's not as mysterious as it sometimes seems.